Grand afternoon. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardgmunson.net. The weekly overview, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, from July the 18th to the 25th, 2025. Let's talk about love and romance. Take what you need and leave the rest. Gemini, your solar sun is in the second house, the house of Taurus, the house of finances, love, work, possession, beauty, and luxury. Its ruling planet is Venus, which is in Gemini. So, Venus deals with love. And the Cancer sun has to deal with roots, foundation, home, and family, and women in your life, trusting your intuition and emotions. Its ruling planet is the moon. The moon releases and brings things to the head. What has been hidden from you will be exposed. So some of you are in a relationship that things has been exposed. You're not getting what you want. You don't want it anymore. You don't even want the friendship anymore, because even the friendship is an extension of the way they were supposed to love you and never gave you anything. So some of you are in a relationship, and this relationship could be over, or whatever is going on that's causing the stagnation and the outgrowing is going to change to something positive. But action has to be, you got to take action. You got to start a new beginning, whether leaving this relationship or starting a new beginning in a different phase of it. Now we have Mercury in Leo retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards. It's reviewing when it was going direct. Seeing what decisions you made that does not benefit you and correcting them. This could have something to do with the love that you have for your children, especially the love you have for yourself and your family. Red flags. Some of you in a relationship, and there's a lot of red flags that you refuse to acknowledge it. Now it's beginning to come into being. But paying attention to the details of a relationship. Some of you are not feeding the things that your partner likes. And this has caused some stress and tension in there. This could also be helping making a problem with your health if you're not giving that emotional and mental attention. Now, for those who are single, Gemini, new opportunity for expansion, growth, abundance, blessing, wealth, karma is coming in. But you got to pick the right one. You're going to have to make a choice. But you got to pick the one that's going to have longevity. This is not a quick thing. Don't bother with it. Now, Saturn and Neptune are both retrograding in Aries. From Saturn and Aries, the started 13th to November the 28th. Neptune in Aries, July the 14th to December the 12th, 2025. The whole foundation about love and how you look at love is changing. I feel that love is more changing, that you're going internally and loving yourself first. A lot of illusion, fantasies, head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses, and fear in a relationship, not speaking up and telling them what you want. So it's time for action to change this area. Uranus and Gemini, quick change, upheaval, revolution, and which is going to bring you freedom and independence. So some of you in a relationship that's restriction. You can't catch a break, so you want to get out of it. Pluto and Aquarius, transformation and change. A relationship is starting to change for the best. It's coming out of that upheaval and fantasy, upheaval and revolution. Okay? The North and Pisces, these are lessons you need to learn, Gemini, in this lifetime about love and romance. Live it. Some kind of shared resources is coming to an end too. Stop being the wounded warrior, in scarcity mindset, and be a survivor, an abundant mindset. The next sign is Libra. Libra, your solar sun is in the 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn. It's a house of employment, prestige, moving up the ladder, practical business person. It also deals with government corporation. It also deals with father time, lesson learned, okay, and doing things the right way. So since it's in the 10th house, Saturn is in Aries retrograding from July the 13th to November the 28th. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing any decision that you had to do, Libra, that's connected with love and romance. And what's been not working, correcting them and making a new direction. And the themes of roots, foundation, home, family, and security. Trust your intuition. Use your gut feelings, and particularly in things to do with emotions. It's time for you to take an action, Libra, in an emotional situation that you're in. That if you want it to change, you got to take action to change it. Mercury in Leo retrograding from July the 18th to August 11th. There's communication issues here. You're with someone and they're not listening to you. They don't know you. They don't even listen to the hints that you drop. So I feel this relationship is going to separate if this communication issue is not addressed. This could also have something to do with children involved with it. And self. You're looking at yourself. Are you communicating what you want in love and romance? If you don't tell them, they're not going to change. Everybody's not intuitive. They have not reached that level to trust it. So you got to open your mouth and walk the walk. Something to do with work and finances here, okay? And you might have to move someplace else, or there'll be a separation from your family. And you love your family, and this could affect your family in a sense. But you're going to have to move someplace else, or maybe go out of town to do some work for a long period of time, where your love for your family is going to sustain you until you can see them again. Paying attention to details. Making a decision, getting out of your head, Libra. Doing that what you need to do, okay? New opportunities coming in. Saturn in there and Neptune, retrograde in Aries, changes in the way you look at love. The fantasy, illusion, adding the cloud, deception, and lie. You're seeing clearly now, Libra. Pluto in Aquarius changes. So again, there's changes in a relationship. It's changing for the good, and then someone is not changing for the better. The North Node in Pisces, these are the lessons, Libra, that you need to learn in this lifetime about love and romance. Liveth in Scorpio, death of something in a relationship you're not putting up with. Stop being the wounded warrior and be get out of that scarcity and be a survivor. Get into abundance. The next and final sign is Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, your solar sun is in the sixth house. The sixth house is Virgo. Its ruling planet is Mercury, the house of health, work, and service. A decision in love has to be made. You got to be the initiation in this, whether to stay or leave. With Mercury retrograde, there's a communication issue about love that needs to be straightened out. You need to communicate. Something to do with finances and money. And work has something to do with things. Detail, making a decision in love. A new opportunity, those who are single coming into being. Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries, looking at love in a different direction. Neptune in Aries, illusion, fantasy, hitting the clouds. Lies, deception, you're seeing through the fog. Pluto in Aquarius, transformation and change in love. So some in a relationship, it's going to change or you're going to leave. North Node in Pisces, these are the lessons you need to learn in love and romance. Liveth in Scorpio, an Indian of something that's connected with love and finances. And stopping the wounded warrior, be a survivor. Get out of that scarcity, get your